Well, good morning everyone and welcome to my home. Today we are just going to spend a little bit of morning time with me. It's beautiful. Let me tell you what, my garden is prettier now than it ever has been. And I am so excited because we have a long growing season today. I'm gonna hang some wash up. Then we're gonna do a little bit of puttering around the house. I love that word, don't you? I do need to clean up a little bit in the house. I don't have anything that I absolutely have to do. It's going to be a relaxed day, and grab a cup of coffee, and I hope that I encourage you today, and I hope I motivate you as well. I am in love with flannel shirts. I just absolutely love them. I was digging through my closet one evening. I wasn't quite ready for bed yet, but it was getting kind of late, so I thought I would start going through my closets. And I found this all scrunched up in the corner of my closet. I think I bought it last year and I don't think I ever wore it. I don't remember ever wearing it. I absolutely love it. So you know what I'm gonna enjoy now is finding some flannel shirts. They're so warm and comfy, and it's something different for me, that's for sure. I look like my dad. In the wintertime, my dad wore flannel shirts. And mother never wore flannel shirts, that's for sure, but it's just kind of interesting, isn't it though? I get so accustomed to wearing a certain thing that when I change my look a little bit, it's something to get used to. But boy, they are so comfy. Do you like to wear flannel shirts? And here is my Homestead Tessie t-shirt. It's in brown. I absolutely love these t-shirts too. All right, I gotta hang up this wash and then we'll find something else to do today. I'm gonna start looking at the thrift store to see if I can find flannel shirts, because I think they're really expensive online. I can't remember where I got this one from. I could have got it online at it was used online, because it doesn't seem like it's new at all. Honestly, I have no idea where this came from. Are you like me? Are you happy that it's the fall season? The fall time is my favorite time of the year. Who knows? Maybe we won't have winter for a long time. That would make me happy. So every month I help deliver food to people, and I've been also now donating some of my cookbooks. So I have a couple cookbooks here I'm gonna donate. This one here I'm gonna read, and I like donating them to the people, and they go so quick. I probably donated 300 cookbooks already. So I like to have a table where I put things out for free and people just love it. And it makes me feel good too. People ask me about my cleaning schedule. I tend to clean every day. And so it was such a beautiful early afternoon. I opened the doors and I love letting the oxygen come into the house. It takes away all the musty smells and it just makes it more comfortable, and I love having oxygen with having the plants and things like that. So I am cleaning up the dishes and I'm getting ready for working on a project for all of you. I just got done washing the floor and now I'm just going ahead and tidying up the kitchen. I always like to tidy the kitchen up little bits at a time. That way it's not so overwhelming at the end of a day. Let's go ahead down into the garden and let's see what that looks like. And there's still some more tomatoes I'm yet to harvest. I do have carrots too, so I'm going to go ahead and see what they look like. I planted a whole bunch of these really small Thumbelina carrots, and I thought they would do perfect, and they did. Now, I didn't get a whole lot of them, but they're perfect for what I want them for. You'll see that in a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest this small crop of these carrots. All right, I'm going to go back and harvest the tops. And as you can see, I have 2 plants that gone to seed. We're going to keep those seeds so we have carrots for next year. Now I'm going to go ahead and harvest a few tomatoes that are left. All right, we got the carrots harvested. Now we're going to try an old-fashioned way to see if we can keep them in storage without refrigeration. But you can see my garden is still really going crazy. Right now, things are pretty much going to seed. I'm trying to save everything from seed. Pretty much everything I planted, I'm trying to let it go to seed. That way I can produce my garden next year and it's for free. Absolutely gorgeous. These are my straw flowers from the Dollar Tree. Absolutely gorgeous. I love these straw flowers. They are beautiful. I was reading new things in books, so I wanted to show you what I'm going to be working on. And this is an experiment. So back in the old days, they stored the roots in a root cellar, the root crops like potatoes, onions, and carrots. Well, I don't have a root cellar, but I'm going to try to use the technique using sand. We're going to give this a try, and in 6 weeks, I'm going to tell you how it worked. So let me go ahead and show you the book and show you where I got the idea from, and then we're going to see if we can turn these carrots into something long-term storage. So a few weeks, or maybe like 2 months ago, or 3 months ago really, I got this kitchen cookbook. And it's really interesting. Now, a lot of the recipes are things that I don't have on hand, but it showed this. And now this tweaked my interest just a little bit because it's showing how to store carrots in sand. Now, it shows that you put it in a cardboard box. I am not fond of cardboard boxes simply because cardboard boxes do absorb odor. But they're saying about a shallow box or tray, newspaper or burlap, compost, sand, untreated sawdust, leaf mold, and you can store your carrots in here. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give this a try. You see, when I read something, I wanna try it and see how it is and see if it works. So store root crops in boxes is what it says. That's what we're gonna do. So we harvested these carrots and they still have dirt on them. We're going to leave the dirt on it. When you harvest your produce and you want to store it long term, don't wash it. Leave the little bit of dirt on it and it will last you much longer. Okay, let's give this a try. All right, so let's put some sand on the bottom of this. Well, I have a couple tomatoes that I picked the other day and the ones we harvest today. I'm gonna go ahead and cut them up. And I'm probably going to, well, I don't know yet. Maybe I'll make some fresh salsa with them. I was gonna say I'm gonna probably put them in the freezer, but I'm trying not to use the freezer so much. And I have so many dehydrated, and I still have so many canned. I don't need to can anything else from the garden. So all in all, this was an amazing year for me for tomatoes. My potatoes did very well too, considering I didn't really plant that many. Tomato sandwiches, that's what I'm gonna miss this winter. There's just certain things that you just can't have like you can in the summertime. Now maybe next year I can go ahead and plant some green beans and things like that because I had no deer this year. And we'll see what next year holds. If you're going by the walnuts that are falling on our tree, if you go by the walnuts that fell on our tree, off our tree, then we're gonna have a really, really bad winter. It means a lot of snow, cold, and ice. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed watching my experiment with me. A lot of things that I'm doing, I do when I read in this book and I give it a try. So they may not always work out, but I have a feeling that it will. If our ancestors did this for hundreds of years, obviously it's a proven fact that it works. Wouldn't that be neat if you could get store-bought carrots that are really cheap and have them all winter long? Now I'm able to have my carrots for about 5 months. That other experiment I did last year, which works out amazing. So I was able to do in 5 months that way, but I think this is even more fun. Well, if you like history like I do, it's a lot more fun. All right, I almost have all this stuff cut up. And I think I will make fresh salsa with it. It just feels so good to sit and relax. The hustle and the bustle of springtime, the hustle and the bustle of harvest time leaves a girl tired. But now I'm starting to think about winter time when I'm not outside as much. And it's always welcoming the seasons. I love living here in Pennsylvania because we have the seasons. If you hear the beeping in the background, we live right near a lumber yard. So we're way back in, and the lumber yard is in the front. Now, isn't that pretty? And it smells so good too. Take care, everyone. I hope you enjoyed just spending a little time with me today as we work on some projects, and we're always learning new skills. Bye, everybody. Hey, everybody, don't leave yet. If you liked this video and the theme of this video, how about checking out this video and this video, or maybe over this one, because it's the same theme and it's an older video of mine. It's really important because I have so many videos to get a lot of them circulated. So if you wouldn't mind watching one of my older videos, they're gems. Seriously, they are gems. They are amazing because the way I started my channel out, it's interesting. And I think you would enjoy that, seeing me now, present day, to seeing me maybe a year or 2 or even 7 years before. Bye, everybody.